Ayetoro sees surge and a mute federal government. Ayetoro is a community in the Niger Delta region of Nigeria. It is located on the Atlantic coast in the Ilaje local government area of Ondo State. Founded in 1947, Ayetoro is known as a floating city for its marine businesses, with commercial fishing services and transportation as the major occupation of residents and a mainstay of the community. Being a fertile community for commercial fishermen, it became popular for its fishing terminal, hospitality, social life, and commercial activities, with a high standard of living arising from its numerous side attractions. But the floodgate of doom was opened up in the 70s when crude oil was discovered in commercial quantities in the seabed of the community, following the visit by multinational oil companies with drilling ships and other equipment to extract its offshore oil. Ever since then, the community has been experiencing turbulent sea incursions and oil spillage that has rendered the inhabitants helpless, jobless, and homeless. The sea incursion has become a constant occurrence, with the latest incident sacking the community and destroying buildings and properties worth millions of naira on Monday afternoon, February 17, 2023. At the moment, Starnews Nigeria reports that Ayetoro residents have been displaced after suffering many losses caused by severe recurrent sea incursions that remained unchecked by the federal government of Nigeria and other relevant agencies of the government. The residents have held several protests calling on the government for help. Several petitions have been written and many several souls requests via the multimedia have been registered. In this report, a resident was heard lamenting and calling on the government and President Muhammadu Buhari for help.
Many houses have been destroyed. More than half of the community has been enclosed by the ravaging sea surge. This is excruciating. This is sardonic. We are calling on the relevant agency to please rescue this community.
In November 2020, the Nigerian Senate raised the alarm over the recurrent severe ocean disaster in Ayetoro of Ondo State, following a motion by Senator Nicholas Tofowomo, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) lawmaker representing Ondo South Senatorial District.
I accordingly resolve to 1. Urge the NDDC and Ondo State government to respond and assist victims in the community, as well as develop a master plan that includes building of oceanic barriers to control flooding and ocean surge in the region.
Tofowomo lamented the situation in the area and the need to rescue Ayetoro community from ocean surge, which has rendered thousands of residents homeless. The senator also said the crude oil exploration companies which operate around the region with its offices at Ilaje local government have not fared better. In May 2021, when it became obvious that the federal government was muted and deaf to the Senate's resolution to rescue the people of Ayetoro community, Senator Tofowomo moved another motion titled "Another Cry to Rescue Ayetoro Community in Ondo State from Continuous Ocean Surge." Consequently, the Senate again urged the federal government and its agency, NDDC, to, as a matter of urgency, rescue Ayetoro community from continuous ocean surge by producing ocean barriers to mitigate the sea incursions,
as well as develop a master plan that includes building of ocean barriers to control flooding and ocean surge in the region. Those in favor of this prayer say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it.
To date, on the call for the installation of sea barriers, Ayetoro community is yet to receive any support from the federal government, the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), and the Ondo State Oil Producing Area Development Commission, or SOPADEC, which oversees the oil producing part of Ondo State. As it stands, the community is on the verge of total extinction with the latest torrential and turbulent outbreak of ocean surge. On this note, in a last-minute save or so request, Senator Nicholas Sofomo has again called on the authorities to do the needful by installing sea barriers.
It's so unfortunate that there was a terrible surge in Ayetoro. Government should put a meaningful surge barrier along Ayetoro. The surge material, if you look at the length of Ayetoro, it's not even up to half a mile. Let's put a surge there, a surge barrier there. That surge barrier will calm down the barrier, and life will come back to normal.